GLPs for kids.
GLP-1, glucagon-like peptide 1.
GLP-1, what does it even mean?
It's called glucagon-like peptide 1, or GLP-1.
Everyone's talking about GLP-1 because of weight loss drugs like Ozempic, but how come nobody's talking about the fact that your body naturally produces GLP-1 already? And that if you don't understand how it works, losing fat is gonna feel impossible. So in this video, I'm gonna show you 4 ways to boost your body's natural production of GLP-1 and how that'll make losing fat faster and easier than ever for you. But first, you need to understand how GLP-1 works so you can tap into the fat loss mechanism behind the world's most popular weight loss drugs. This coffee filter is your stomach. If I put food in there, it flows out quickly. Then your stomach gets empty and it tells your brain that it's time to eat again, so you get hungry. And that makes losing fat harder because you need to eat less food in order to lose a good chunk of body fat. This coffee is GLP-1. It slows down how long it takes food to leave your stomach so you feel full off less food and you stay full for longer. This is why drugs like Ozempic work so well for weight loss. They can make your body's natural levels of GLP-1 up to 1,000 times higher. But prescription or not, there are 4 things you can do to boost your natural levels of GLP-1 to help you lose fat more easily without feeling like you're starving all the time. In the most fun study of all time, volunteers were asked to eat pancakes, and then the researchers measured how much GLP-1 their bodies produced over time. Group 1 had a high-carb pancake breakfast with bacon and maple syrup. It was 60% carbs, 20% fat, and 20% protein. Group 2 had a high-fat pancake breakfast with bacon and cheese. It was 60% fat, 20% protein, and 20% carbs. Group 3 had the high-protein pancake breakfast with protein pancake mix, Greek yogurt, and sugar-free maple syrup. 60% protein, 20% fat, 20% carbs. The high-carb group saw the lowest production of GLP-1, followed by the high-fat group, and finally the high-protein group produced the most amount of GLP-1 after their breakfast. So what does this mean for you? Your body makes more GLP-1 when you eat more protein. Even though higher natural levels of GLP-1 don't necessarily guarantee fat loss, we know that high-protein diets are a great idea for managing appetite and maintaining muscle mass during the weight loss process. So high protein means you'll feel full for longer and have an easier time eating fewer calories without constant cravings. So start your day with something like 30 to 50 grams of protein at breakfast. Think Greek yogurt mixed with whey protein and berries, or eggs and egg whites scrambled together with some toast, or a protein shake with some fruit. Now let me show you the single fastest way to turn your standard Western diet that makes obesity the default into something that helps you maintain a leaner and healthier body. You remember the food we poured into your stomach earlier? Adding in the coffee or the GLP-1 slowed things down and made you feel full for longer. But what if we could change the food so that it slowed things down even more? The reason this water has thickened is because of the fiber in these chia seeds. And this gel effect is exactly what happens inside your gut when you eat certain types of fiber. The fiber absorbs water, slowing down how quickly food leaves your stomach, and it can even help your body release more GLP-1. But how much fiber should you eat, and what's the easiest way to make that happen? 10 grams of fiber per meal is a good starting point to have a meaningful impact on your appetite. Especially if you're not eating much fiber right now, it's better to start slowly to avoid GI discomfort or having a poop the size of a brick. Ask me how I know. Some Greek yogurt mixed with whey protein powder and topped with just 30 grams of this high fiber cereal takes 60 seconds to prepare and ticks the high protein box too. You can make protein oatmeal by cooking half a cup of dry oatmeal, which is a good source of fiber, stirring in 1 scoop of whey protein powder, and then a tablespoon of these chia seeds for an extra 5 grams of fiber. Or if you have more time, you can soften a cup of sliced bell peppers and onions in a pan and then scramble 2 eggs and serve it with half a cup of black beans. There's an easy and filling savory breakfast with 10 grams of fiber. Now this next piece of the puzzle won't just improve your digestion, it'll help you feel more energized and burn more calories throughout the day too. But don't take my word for it. Meet Ed. He's 56, retired police officer, and when he came to me this summer, he was 201 pounds. Borderline high cholesterol, achy joints, struggling to lose his belly fat and his love handles, feeling sluggish, and the scale just wouldn't budge no matter what he did.
I was trying to do everything to lose weight on my own, but it just wasn't working. I was going to the gym 4 times a week. I was trying to eat as healthy as possible, and the scale would not budge at all. I shed, 16 pounds. I feel so much better. I don't wake up feeling achy, and I don't feel sluggish as I used to feel before. I don't know if it's the diet, but it's working.
90 days later, Ed was 16 pounds lighter. His belly fat was finally shrinking, his energy came back, he could walk longer distances without pain, and he even noticed his morning erections came back too. So what changed? We structured his workouts and we got him to quit focusing on only eating healthy, but most importantly, we got him consistently moving more throughout the week. Yes, he was burning more calories from that, but we know that exercise also improves GLP-1 sensitivity. So over time, your body responds more strongly to the same amount of GLP-1, and that fullness hits harder. Exercise also enhances your appetite control overall and makes it less likely that you'll overeat. Oh, and also, blood flow. So if you are in a similar boat to Ed, you definitely need to get your protein and your fiber in, you need to be lifting weights, but most importantly, you need to move more. And there are 3 levels to shoot for based on where you're at right now. Level 1 is a daily baseline. Commit to a 10-minute brisk walk every day. I like to do these after a meal if possible. This builds consistency, improves your digestion, and gives you a little daily boost in your energy. Your goal is to do this 7 days in a row before moving up to level 2, which is setting a step goal and shooting for 7,500 to 10,000 steps per day. You can track it with your phone or a step tracker like this cheap knockoff Fitbit I got off Amazon for 20 bucks. At this level, you're gonna notice a significant improvement in your daily energy levels. In level 3, we add cardio into the mix. Do 1 to 2 sessions of cardio per week at 20 to 40 minutes each. This can be incline walking or hiking, cycling, rowing, whatever you like on top of your usual strength training. After 30 days of this, you will feel noticeably fitter when going up a flight of stairs, and you'll find that your mood and digestion have improved too. Now, what if I told you there was a legitimate breakthrough fat loss product that could completely transform your fat loss journey for good? I mean, this is the kind of thing celebrities and billionaires are paying thousands for. And the research coming out on this supplement is crazy. It can cut cravings by up to 30% after just 8 hours, increases insulin sensitivity by 20 to 30% in just 4 days, boosts natural testosterone production by 10 to 15% in men, and lowers risk of obesity by up to 55%. Honestly, this should be worth $597 a month. But if you act right now, I'm not even gonna ask you for half of that. In fact, it's free. The most powerful, free fat loss enhancer on this planet is sleep. If you want the real miracle fat burner, don't go shopping. Go to bed. Your waistline will thank you. If I had to boil down all the most effective and actionable advice on how to get better sleep, I'd say this. Go to bed within the same 1-hour window each night. Make that window 7 or 8 hours before your wake up time. Avoid caffeine for 12 hours before bed. Keep your room cool and dark. And minimize screen time for an hour before bed. But honestly, you can do all this sleep and diet and fiber and protein stuff and still not get the body you want if you're anything like me, who lost a ton of weight only to find that I had a skinny, soft, and scrawny body underneath all that. So make sure you watch this video next, where I'll show you 10 things I wish I knew when I started lifting that would have got me the muscle I have now way sooner and probably had a lot less headache along the way.